40,000 years before your alarm clock exists, the steppe is silent. No roads, no lights, just embers pulsing against a sky you've never truly seen. His eyes open without a sound. No jolt, no panic. His body decides when sleep is done, and researchers among the Hadza confirm this is how humans woke for millennia. He blows on last night's coals. A tiny flame catches dry grass. Fire isn't a comfort here. It's the difference between eating today and starving. Cold water from a hide pouch hits his throat. No coffee, no caffeine. His cortisol spikes naturally at dawn, a rhythm your body still follows, buried under screens. Flint blades, bone awls, a wooden shaft. Every tool here took hours to make. Lose one and you don't buy another. You sit down and start knapping from raw stone. He walks alone through waist-high grass toward the river. No path, no map. He reads the land the way you read street signs, by memory, by smell, by the angle of light. Stone strikes stone. Sharp flakes fall like glass petals. A single blade takes hundreds of precise hits. Brain scans show flint-knapping activates the same regions as language. River water on his face, cold enough to sting. No soap, no mirror. He hasn't seen his own reflection clearly in his entire life, and he doesn't need to. A woman lifts a digging stick and a hide bag. Her child walks beside her. Among the Kung San, women's gathering provides roughly 2/3 of the group's calories. She drives the stick into dry earth. Tubers hide a hand's length below the surface. This knowledge passes mother to daughter, an unwritten curriculum older than any school. The child freezes. A hare bolts through the grass. No one chases it. The lesson today is plants. Meat is a bonus. Survival runs on roots. He sits by the river doing absolutely nothing. No guilt, no restlessness. Anthropologist Marshall Sahlins called people like him the original affluent society, rich in time. Two men approach camp carrying a single hare on a stick. A small catch shared among many. Hoarding food here would be social suicide. Generosity is the only currency. Stone scraper peels hide from muscle. Fat sizzles on hot coals. The smell of roasting meat drifts across open ground. No seasoning, just fire, flesh, and hunger. 4 people sit in a loose circle, eating with their hands. Nobody waits for everyone to start. Nobody says grace. They chew slowly because the next meal is never guaranteed. After eating, he lies flat on his back and stares at the sky. 3 to 5 hours of work a day, that's all. The rest is rest. Your 8-hour shift would horrify him. He scrapes a hide across his knees, pulling fat and membrane free. The smell is sharp and sour. This single skin will take days to soften enough to wear against bare flesh. An elder wraps sinew around a stone point lashed to a shaft. A teenager watches every finger. No classroom, no textbook. Fail this lesson, and a spear snaps inside a charging animal. Children scream and splash in shallow water. No supervision, no schedule. Studies of Hadza children show they roam freely from age 4 and suffer fewer anxiety disorders than modern kids. He pushes a bone needle through stiff leather, pulling a thin sinew thread behind it. Eyed needles appear in the record tens of thousands of years ago. Fashion before civilization. The woman returns with a bag heavy enough to shift her stride. Roots, bulbs, seed pods. She walked perhaps 10 kilometers today. She does this almost every day without complaint. He grinds red ochre into fine powder on a flat stone. The color is vivid as fresh blood. Ochre shows up at burial sites deep in the Stone Age. Art before agriculture, beauty before bread. 3 people sleep in full daylight. Flies circle. The fire smokes low. A recent study on Hadza sleep found they average under 7 hours at night. Daytime naps fill the gap. He bends a young branch, testing its straightness with one eye closed. A crooked shaft flies crooked. Choosing the right wood matters as much as shaping the stone point. The elder's voice rises and falls by the fire. His hands carve shapes in the air. Every survival lesson, every territorial boundary, every danger, stored in stories, not in writing. Flint whispers against wood. Pale curls of shaving fall to the ground. He rotates the shaft, checking balance. A weapon like this can take a full day to finish properly. Dark shapes move on the horizon. Aurochs, wild cattle taller than any modern breed. He watches but doesn't hunt. One man alone against a herd that size is just food. She crushes roots between 2 stones. Starch paste smears across the grinding surface. Microscopic starch grains on ancient tools confirm this exact technique tens of thousands of years back. He walks toward the hill alone. The sky turns copper. No appointment pulls him there, just the habit of scanning the land before dark, reading tomorrow's weather in tonight's clouds. He sits on stone and watches the world go dark. Wind pushes through the grass below. No phone, no noise. His brain processes silence the way yours processes a crowded feed, constantly. Firelight finds him on the path back. The camp glows warm against a cold horizon. He has walked maybe 15 kilometers today. He owns nothing he cannot carry. He owes no one. Stars fill the sky above 4 people and a fire. The day held no meetings, no deadlines, no transactions. So here's the question. If survival took so little time, what did we lose by gaining so much?